Hey yo, welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one right here is for Always Sunny in Philadelphia, season 11, episode number 4. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell.
We're so tired.
Tell a friend to keep telling all their friends that no matter what, rain, sleet, or sometimes snow, we be right here for the algorithm, just to let you know.
Ooh.
Bars.
Bars. Alright.
Bars.
Couple comments from the last episode from Croyville, who says, not sure if Charlie or Dennis is MVP in this episode. All I know is Frank definitely mentioned it was made out of candy. Silvern comes to say, I actually really believe in at least Dennis and Dee skiing because they grew up super rich. That does make sense. I could see that. They're doing
With Frank and all that. Yeah.
Then we have Jay coming through to say, Driscoll, the old party guy, is played by Dean Cameron, who was lead in a movie called Ski School from 1990, which is one of the movies this is an homage to. The guy who plays Turkey, guy who was trying to get custody of his daughter, is played by Kevin Farley, brother of the
That's why he looks just like him. I'm about to say, he looks like Chris Farley, bro.
Dennis, My Ankles Are Broken, is based on a video clip of Tanner Hall, a skier who shouted that after wiping out on a run. D yelling, his ankles are broken, is also from the video. Oh, and you provide the link below, so we'll check that out. Thank you for that. Then we got Nikki D, who says...
I knew we had some old school players in there.
This episode is so good. The Driscoll character was so funny. You forgot one charge, assaulting an officer. Rips off officer's top. Never stop partying. Beaten mercilessly. I love it, LOL. Charlie playing the straight man is always fun, but Mac and Dee were great at it too, since their normal ridiculousness was outclassed by Driscoll with his obsession with collecting cans for rent money and multiple instances of lascivious behavior.
Yeah,
that guy was fucking crazy.
Yeah, he was more crazy than Neil.
I'm sorry, that's saying a lot. But I guess that's just the rules of the mountain. And then last comments from AC999, who says, I also learned a lot about communism, cold, hard winters, and gross soups. That's fucking Charlie. Alright, let's jump into the next episode right now.
Oh, I'm ordering it.
Drop the bluff, Dean. No one believes you're in the actual movie.
You guys are gonna feel hella stupid when you see me acting in a feature film.
There's hella. We're saying hella now because I like it.
So
hella?
Okay? No, nobody say hella anymore. I never really got to say it. Hella can't do that. Dean, can we watch something else? Can we watch like a superhero movie or something? This is such a waste of our...
Babe.
Oh, that's a nice
Dennis don't even look comfortable on that couch.
Symmetrical vista. It's beautiful. Directed by Pedro Villas. Who's he?
It's like this foreign art house director.
Foreign director. Very impressive.
Big busy quite messy. Pretty early for a whiskey.
Or pretty late. What you making a double?
Oh yeah? A little hair of the dog that bit you?
Yeah, Dean, I gotta hand it to you. You've been talking about doing this for years, and that... Oh, is that Richard Grieco?
That is Richard Grieco.
Oh, Grieco. I love that guy. Where's he been?
Richard Grieco
Jump
was
Street.
in an art house movie? That seems odd. That's a little strange. Yeah, it's a little strange. But you know, they always got to get some kind of a name in order to finance it. Oh, now he's being blown.
What's he doing?
Now this makes sense. So, Dean, you clearly made a porn.
It's a porno! What? No! It's not a porn, you guys.
It's a soft
The
core
foreigners, they have a much more evolved view of sex. This is art.
Dean, what channel did you order this from?
Cinemax.
Cinemax doesn't make art.
You guys, Pedro is an edgy foreign
Pedro?
director.
Where's he from?
Puerto Rico.
Dean, you made a Skinamax flick with a Puerto Rican pervert. Congratulations. Good thing you got us all together.
Listen, hey, I did not make a smut film.
Gobble that cock.
You know it's not fair. Double that cock.
Oh my god.
Now, why is Grieco resorting to Skinamax? He's got a great career. He's doing fine.
No, actually, it makes sense. I mean, erotic films are very, very in right now. I mean, Grieco probably didn't realize he was doing a porn. I think he thought he was doing the next 50 Shades of Grey or whatever. I mean, it's a fine line these days between art and smut. It really is. Art's a tricky thing.
The whole art world is bullshit nowadays. I mean, like, anything could be considered art. I'll bet you Charlie's doodlings could be considered art by some people.
Well, that's because my drawings are art.
You're not an artist, dude. You're drawing with chalk.
No, I'm drawing with marker and like pen and stuff. I'm just eating the chalk.
Charlie, don't eat chalk.
Well, it settles my stomach. My stomach's a little.
If your stomach hurts, eat a Tums.
What's the difference?
What is chalk?
Well, I'm not wasting Tums. Tums is very good to draw with.
This maniac is an artist? I'll bet you if I hung one
I'm
of Charlie's
eating the
doodles in a
chalk.
modern art gallery, people would
It's
not.
a surprise.
No, I disagree. No, art has to come from a more meaningful place. It can't just be silly nonsense. I mean, take my erotic memoirs, for example. Now, that was art.
That was Smut.
No, dude, what I do is art. And you know what else? I think I should film it. Yeah, I mean, dude, guys, I'd be a fool not to ride this erotic tidal wave our culture seems to be on, film it, do the next 50 Shades of Grey, my style, you know? My film would be real, it would be tasteful, it would be subtle, it wouldn't be some goddamn Puerto Rican smut.
I'm down to try this like art gallery idea of yours. What do you think Rico would do?
He wouldn't eat chalk.
Yeah, break all your damn teeth trying to eat that chocolate.
I mean, I don't even want to imagine it. It gives me
Oh my
goosebumps.
God.
But I just don't understand why you're choosing to dress like Richard Grieco.
Well, because he's a cool bro and I'm a cool bro, and I just want to do a Grieco thing. I'm vibing with it.
Stop saying that you're vibing and bro. You know what? Why don't you go mingle and Frank and I will handle this?
Oh, you do it.
Oh, look, here's a spot. Here's a spot. Here's a spot. Keep an eye out. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Perfect.
Oh, wow. I like this one.
That's art.
Yes. That's...
It's art.
I like that.
Wow, I like that. That's art.
She's coming for it. She loves it. She loves it. She's going for it. Whoa! What the hell are you doing?
You can't throw art in the trash.
Oh, that wasn't art, it was garbage.
It was garbage?
Wait a second. I mean, how is that art and this is trash? I mean, who's to say, really?
Well, I'm to say it's my gallery.
Okay, then please explain to me how that is art and this is garbage.
Well, it's all about context. The story behind each piece is part of what endows it with meaning. For example, this artist worked for 30 years before finally finding his voice. He left his home when he was a boy to escape the Nazis, fled to Paris, and painted the poor children he saw on the streets. The ambiguity he uses to paint children and animals, his work provokes. It raises questions. Oh.
What does he see in those pictures?
I feel like he's supposed to be moved.
This
or,
room
like,
will be the only thing I'll be entering
you know,
today.
speaks to him.
Hey, Teach.
I
A woman's mouth is not for exiting words, but for the entrance of a man's penis.
Grieco, come on, man.
By the way,
Shooter tits. I need a cup just to get mostly tits on this one. Lots of emotion, and I want to feel a little bit of sadness coming from your tits and action.
a woman's mouth.
Cut. It's not for the exiting of words. It's for the entrance.
Dee, can you
Is
just
there
let
really, is there really a freaking difference between exiting and...
Hey, excuse me, no, you know
Is there a difference between exiting and entering?
I know there is, but it's
Answer.
gonna, but words exit.
Okay,
Okay, you know what, I need a seaweed break.
Grieco, you've had 15 packages of seaweed.
Guys, Richard needs a seaweed pipe.
Another.
Because I like it.
God damn it! Can we just get the scene, please? Just like it was in high
Need a
school.
seaweed break.
You know, about that, what exactly happened in high school? Because it sounds like you had sex with a teacher.
Well, no, she wasn't a teacher. She was a hot young librarian.
Are you talking about Ms. Klinsky?
Yeah.
She was like 50.
Yeah, she looked good for her age.
She looked like Rick Moranis.
Moranis was always in pretty good shape. Yeah. Plus, when she took her hair out of the bun, she went from Moranis to Alanis.
Gross. You were 14. So technically, you were raped.
It wasn't rape. You can't rape a guy.
Huh?
You can't rape. Yeah, I was willing. You can't rape. I mean, it's cool. Like, I betted an older woman. That's cool. Right, Grieco?
No. Let me use your pain in the scene.
What are you talking about? You can't use somebody else's pain, Grieco. Do you know how acting works?
Look. Touch my finger. And transfer your pain into me.
Good idea.
I'm not touching your finger.
Touch my finger.
He's like, good idea.
Seriously, touch my finger.
Seriously? You know what? Why don't you just shoot me doing the goddamn scene? I'll seduce the librarian.
You know what, that
Let me
seaweed's
use your
making me a little sick. Can I get a chalk break or something like that?
Oh, he eats chalk too, babe. He does eat chalk.
The chalk break.
Inside cricket.
I call this one Dog Three-Way, because I was recently in a dog three-way. Actually 4 with me, so 4-way. I was in a dog orgy.
God, he's making a mockery of my art, bro.
Well, the shoot was a total disaster. Dee's incompetent and a bitch, which we all knew, but I mean, Richard Grieco, the man is obsessed with seaweed.
Pump your brakes. You met Grieco?
Yeah, I met Grieco. Yeah, he was in my movie.
I mean, that shit looks
it didn't
like
go
a
very well.
fucking
What are you
painting.
doing?
Yeah.
You doing a Grieco thing?
Yeah, I'm doing a Grieco
What are you
thing.
doing? You
He's
doing a
just
Grieco thing?
man, you know, is he the man?
No, not really. No, he's yeah, no.
Hello, boys!
Is that how you play it? That is way over the top.
What are you talking about? This is it. This is the way they are.
This
Frank,
is
did you buy an
the
air
way they
conditioner?
are.
Yes, and I bought a painting for $35K.
Why?
Because I liked it, and that's what it cost.
Is nobody understanding what we're trying to do? I'm trying to prove that this is all bullshit, and you guys are all buying into it.
Oh,
hi.
Hi.
Here's the darling.
No.
Sold me. Not a painting. A revelation.
Oh, hi, Uncle.
Oh, great. Oh, thank you, Ongo. Thank you very much.
Ongo.
And thank you for coming. Yes.
You got him at the bar,
Many
man. Got a little
paintings by
gallery
our
going on.
featured artist, Rickety Cricket.
Okay, well, Uncle clearly
Rickety
has a
cricket.
great eye, so I'm excited to see what you have.
Yes. Well, here we have a cricket.
Oh.
Yes. And here we have another cricket.
Uh-huh.
And here we have the artist himself. This is Rickety Cricket.
Ew.
He literally has the worst life imaginable.
He ain't lying.
So now you got some perspective and some context and like a story or whatever it is that you
Yeah.
people need. So we don't have to talk numbers, right?
Whole
now,
side of
I
his
feel like
face
it
burned
should
up.
Hey guys! I figured this art opening would be the perfect place to
Don't
premiere
need my movie.
my directorial debut.
No, D, absolutely not. That's a hard no.
be- Yeah.
That big ass TV. I'm gonna just turn it on. She'll just tell this story. A thirst for knowledge.
Is that supposed to be
Oh,
Dennis?
come on, no, D, this is ridiculous.
That's real pictures. This is real pictures, baby.
That is him.
But technically, it was red. Got him. That was what she was like, Rick Moranis.
Hey, Hooser, remember when I raped you in the library? Hooser.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm sorry. That was that's not part of the whole
It's
thing.
very disturbing. It's very avant-garde.
Okay.
Avant-garde.
What do you think it's all worth?
Good question. Ongo, what do you think?
Millions. I trade my limbs for it.
Well, the market is dictated by what people will pay, so
Oh, well, right. But how much are you willing to pay for it?
me. No, I'm really not interested in buying anything.
But you own an art gallery.
Oh, no. Oh, I rent an art gallery. Or more accurately, my parents rent one for me.
What?
So that painting I bought from you is worthless?
Of course not. It meant something to you. It's worth exactly what you paid.
I want to sell it back.
Okay, in that exchange, it would only be worth what I would pay for it, which is, again, nothing.
I don't
Again.
get it.
Nothing.
When is stuff art?
Hey, guys.
I don't
guys,
get it. What is stuff art?
If I may, I think I can sum this all up. You see, art is an ambiguous thing. Yeah. And just because you make some art, it doesn't mean that you're an artist. But also, it does mean you're an artist. But does it mean that that art is good art? Is art good just because the right people say it's good?
That's exactly what it is.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
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 That's how it works. Yeah, but keep in
It was
mind,
King Rat back
a lot of modern
Rat
art
back
is
here, right?
it's trash.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. It's not. Yeah, it's not good. It's terrible. You know, and yet it's a fine line between Van Gogh and Van Damme, between Depp and Grieco, between Banksy and Charlie. It makes it very difficult to determine what's good art. You know, what's high art, what has worth, what has meaning. But if one thing has become abundantly clear to me today, and it should be to all of you as well, is that I wasn't raped.
That was a race.
I had a good time.
I had a good
She
time.
and I. It was a two-way road. The whole thing was mutual.
I gotta bring it back to me.
And the woman in no way looked like Rick Moranis.
You know.
She totally did. I remember her. Remember her?
Yeah, remember her? I remember her.
I wouldn't even sleep with her.
I wouldn't sleep with her. All right, that was episode 4 of Always Sunny. A little low energy in the beginning for a show that we know go ham every single time they want to go ham. But look, I know, they got to find their footing. It don't hit out the gate every single time, but it did pick it up at the end right there. Greco coming through for the cameo. Love that. Dennis being super sensitive about what had happened to him. That explains a lot right there, a little bit of his life. Just another little glimpse of why he is the way he is. Him making the movie, letting his sister direct the movie, all that shit worked for me on there. And then Frank was awesome this episode right here. I mean, he was watchable for sure. Old Frank when he first came, you know what I mean? Like, just
not disgusting,
crazy ass, over the top Frank, but just good. And Charlie played the backfield today.
I like
He was
Charlie.
totally being Greco, and that worked for him too. And so I appreciate all that. So it's still all in all a good episode. Can't wait to see another.
I appreciate the pacing of this episode after such a hijinks episode last. Okay, let's bring it back down to the bar. Like, we were outside the bar, it was a little crazy. Let's get back into bar type things. And they did have both the cameo and Rickety Cricket come back too, so it felt like they did this very intentionally. And I think the show is so smart now and knows its audience so well that this is exactly what they intended for this episode to be.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm giving them too much credit, but I just feel like they have their stride now. They know exactly what they're doing. I really liked Charlie acting as far as trying to mirror the person that
Greco.
Yeah. I thought that was really good. And I mean, I thought his paintings were cool. I love just the context of the episode as far as like what makes art great. Why is it so expensive? Who claims that it's art? I think I always like that discussion point because I feel very similarly. Anytime I go into like these art museums, or not museums, but what is it called? Galleries. And I see some of the prices, I was like, holy shit, I feel like I could paint this, but like no one would ever pay me for this. So like, I do like that whole discussion. I think there's validity in it because I'm outside of that world too. And I thought Frank did such a great job of like plugging himself into it and having this whole character and being so ridiculous to where like, I just loved it. I thought it was so good. I thought he did such an exceptional job. And I did like, ultimately, the Dennis storyline too. Specifically though, that Dee set him all the way up, that she figured out how to edit the software, so she made this video just to put his ass on blast. Is so good. Dee doesn't always have these moments. She's had a few over the last few seasons where she gets the W and she gets to call somebody out. It's always them making fun of her. So I just like to see when she like is slick and gets the upper hand, and I feel like she totally did that this episode. And so all in all, I thought it was very entertaining. A good pace change, a good grounding it back to the bar, and look forward to the next episode.
Yeah. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Always Sunny, Season 11, Episode number 4. And until next time, peace.